Right. There's going to be tons of people saying it's not working on our little thing, but it's back working again because there's a delay. Yeah, so this might. It looks like this is going to cut out on the regular, so that's awesome. What was I saying? No one knew we were. You had booked me to play a gig, or I'd hit you up for a gig and you remixed some stuff initially.
Yeah.
And then we wrote Thou Shalt. You sent me a beat, and then you started watching a film. Then and
I started watching 4-Year-Old Virgin.
And by the time it finished, I'd emailed back a vocal. And was that the vocal we used on the original release?
That's the vocal we used, yeah.
It wasn't on the album because we recorded for the album to fit in with all the other vocals, but that was the original release. So yeah, it took about an hour to make this song. Kind of easy, kind of ridiculous. And yeah, that was that. I think we should talk for a bit as we've got them all online. Oh no, are they?
While it's still working, talk about the book. Really,
Right, get the book out.
Just get it in there.
Because I always I read it from my book, and no one really gets to see my book close up. I used the book because when we wrote it, we then got loads of exposure, and I didn't know any of the words yet. So for live, I made a book that says the Bible, and then there's a picture of me and Dan. Pictures. And on the back.
What quote on the back, you see?
Boat. A quote. I don't even
boat.
know the boat.
It's got a boat on the back.
Observation that old age brings wisdom. That's just cheap A4 paper I printed out. And it's actually, everyone thinks it's a Bible.
It's not a Bible.
It's actually the HMV Great Rock discography that you get when you go to HMV.
You used to get, in our day, HMV, you used to get a free book.
So, for example, it'll just have information about different artists. Like, there's the page on Beck. There's some information on him, and it'll have all his releases.
It'll be a little bit out of date now.
Yeah, it'll be really out of date.
Who's just typed Dan Lee Lyon? We were just discussing this last night, that my name should be Dan D. Lyon. Weird.
Yeah, that'd be a good name.
Weird.
But then inside, you'll see I've just, in the middle, just cut out and taped in the lyrics to our most successful song, and this is what I've used all along. Yeah. There's on the Just a Band page, there's a section where I changed it for hip-hop bands for the time we supported LP at the Dingwalls, was it?
Yeah.
I changed it all to hip-hop bands. And right now, live, officially, I'm going to change one of the lyrics, because as I mentioned when we posted earlier, we sent one copy to John Kennedy, and that was all, and that's what kind of launched us, really. So I'm going to change in the book, Thou Shalt Not Question Stephen Fry, which is a favourite for people. It's now Thou Shalt Not Question John Kennedy of XFM. Just John Kennedy, I won't be able to say of XFM. Kennedy. So you can all go and tweet him and hassle him. What's his Twitter? John Kennedy XFM or something?
John Kennedy
there it is.
XFM.
I shall not question John Kennedy. That's now official.
And it's kind of good timing because Stephen Fry is hunt scum. So
is he hunt scum?
He kills little foxes. I like little foxes.
It's a good time to change that then, because we might have had to question that. So yeah, there's that. That's officially the new lyrics.
I've got to stop looking.
Yeah, no, it's distracting, isn't it? There's loads of stuff. So yeah.
Who the fuck are the Robot Brothers?
Don't advertise. That's some lad trying to get his band name out there.
Shit. Sorry, Wanks.
Thou shalt not question John Kennedy. You see, they're up to date now. It's not as much of a delay as it was then, mate.
No, we've knocked the fucking bit rate down, haven't we? We've done some work on it. Hi!
So, how are you all? Is there anything that you'd like to say, Dan?
Well, I hadn't really thought about the talking. I've just been running around all day trying to work out how to make the sound get into the laptop.
That's it. I just figured it would take us a while to get even just the basics of Ustream working. Yeah, so it might be good if we have all our problems when we're just talking shit rather than...
Hopefully.
While we're swearing. We should have put a warning up saying there's going to be swearing because we swear a bit.
But I quite like the idea of us two just going...
pausing to make everyone think it's frozen. Someone walking in the background, a naked boy. No. That wouldn't be good.
So someone just came in from the Frank Turner gig, a very good photographer called Ben Morse. So made me look very handsome. So he did very well.
He was good. That was a good gig. Frank did good there, getting a big venue full of people, didn't he?
To be fair, they were all there for Beans on Toast.
Everyone's there for Beans on Toast.
But, you know, Frank did a good job of entertaining Beans on Toast's crowd. So, yeah, it was good. Right, so...
I'm just pulling faces in it.
He's just going to pull faces. This is the least organised thing ever.
Oh, yeah, explain how shit it might sound, because we've not really got any sound man or any crew. We've just got... Dan's just knocked up a real basic setup of what he's got in a lane around his flat.
So when we do the gig in a minute, it's going to look something like this. You can see up here is my equipment. There's a laptop on there as well, which you can't really see. And then over there, just there, is a Behringer mixing desk. Now, Behringer are the worst company in the world. There's some cables on the floor. It's going to be technically wonderful. So, yeah, I blame Pip for that.
I just got a text from someone attempting to say that we can half waffle on, but they're slightly disabled and they put you cab half waffle on, so you're the idiot.
Cunt.
Whoever that was.
We're only talking...
Should we do the song?
Well,
it's our birthday.
We're only talking so much because we're just making sure that everyone can get on, because otherwise, you'll all be pissy and stuff. When whoever asks me what gear I use it all. Use all the gear. Any gear I can get my hands on, I'll use it. Yeah.
Sounds right dodgy.
Caffeine.
I'm pushing my beard the wrong way because it's a weird mirror. It's
not a mirror.
It's the opposite of a mirror. It's just an actual... That's life. No, because look, that's that hat. Yeah, it's confusing. Anyway, what else was I going to say? Have we got anything else we need to discuss?
So yeah, Thou Shalt came out 5 years ago today.
Gaz Top's on.
Gaz Top's on.
Gaz Top is online.
Everyone remember Gaz Top.
From How To. Oh, wrong hand. I
Get
can't get the mirror right.
How?
What's up, Gaz? It's my boy right there. Someone's called you a heroin addict for some reason. It's not very nice.
Because I use all the gear.
Said all the gear. Sorry.
It's the delay, man.
It's an insult.
Dan uses gear. I'm giggling. Kid on a ladder's touching himself. That's worrying.
But yeah, so if we said everybody say it's the 5-year anniversary. It came out originally on Lex Records. The video was directed by Nick Frew, and he smashed it. That was key really to it going everywhere. Particularly anyone who's watching in America or Japan or anywhere else, because it was all the YouTube stuff. That the gigging we did over here for the first year or so we couldn't get anywhere else. So that was cool. And then we did a couple of tracks on Lex, and then we signed with Sunday Best and did the whole album. And yeah,
sorry, someone's just typed the words. This is difficult to masturbate to. Yeah. Not impossible, just difficult.
You got to persist with these things.
Yeah. If you are having trouble wanking, I can just step out for a minute, and you can just work with the fleshy Pip.
It's sexy, wouldn't it?
But yeah, so we're going to stop talking.
See, I'll never be a fisherman. That's the guy I was telling you about earlier. He always comments, "I'll never be a fisherman," and I never respond because I don't want to give him the credit. But now we've been saving up the credit for his weird comment. Everything he just comments, "I'll never be a fisherman" on all our Facebook comments and that. But now he's got the credit. He's got a shout out live.
Yeah, we didn't say his name though, which is good.
No, but still, I've been watching. I've been watching. Be aware.
But like after we've done it, are we going to talk?
Can do. Yeah. I was going to masturbate like everyone else is doing, but
so
I can go off camera for that.
There's a little warning now. I have to switch an input to make the magic happen. So if you lose sound for a second, don't worry. It should pop back. Hopefully, like geese. And we'll talk after the song. And then
I'm going to drive home to Essex because I drove all the way to Reading for you pricks. You better enjoy this. This is hard work. Got stuck in traffic on the M4.
Did you?
Yeah, there was a...
Pip got stuck in traffic on the M4.
It says, an obstruction. I don't know what it was, but...
It's my crotch. There you go.
The crotch is an obstruction.
My crotch is an obstruction to life. Right, so is that the angle we wanted? That's good, that's good. Right, swapping inputs.
I'm going to do it just sat down. Oh, I might not be getting any audio now, Input, there's the sound.
Oh, now it's
it
going to
looks
get
too
really
loud.
loud. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hold tight, people. Hold tight. We should have done it like this the whole time, like some fucking rap crew. Yeah! Scroobius Pip.
Not even
Scroobius
speaking,
Pip.
pretending to speak.
Right, so we're going to try to do a song, but we don't even have proper audio in the room, so see how it goes.
Oh, careful. Should I sit on this chair?
That would have been funny. Yeah?
Alright, then it's a bit more of an angle and a bit more...
Right, I don't need to do any
variation
rapping
going on
this, so you ready? Everyone ready?
Is everyone ready for this
Everyone ready?
living room performance of Thou Shalt Always Kill?
Ooh,
Shout out
have
to
a
Rob
little
the Bank and the
have a
Sun
little
Best
seat.
Crew. The Lex Posse. Oh dear. Yeah, man, I think it's working. Hit that shit, Lesac. One, two, 1, 2. I wonder if this is going live. Thou shalt not steal if there is a direct victim. Thou shalt not worship pop idols or follow lost prophets. Thou shalt not take the names of Johnny Cash, Joe Strummer, Johnny Harmon, Desmond Decker, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix or Sid Barrett in vain. Thou shalt not think any male over the age of 30 that plays with a child that is not their own is a paedophile. Some people are just nice. Thou shalt not read NME. Thou shalt not stop liking a band just because they become popular. Thou shalt not question John Kennedy. Thou shalt not judge a book by its cover. Thou shalt not judge Lethal Weapon by Danny Glover. Not by Coca-Cola products. Thou shalt not buy Nestle products. Thou shalt not go into the woods with your boyfriend's best friend, take drugs and cheat on him. Thou shalt not fall in love so easily. Thou shalt not use poetry, art or music to get into girls' pants. Use it to get into their heads. Thou shalt not watch Hollyoaks. Thou shalt not attend an open mic and leave as soon done your shitty little poem or song, you self-righteous prick. Thou shalt not return to the same club or bar, week in, week out, because you once saw a girl that you fancy you're never going to fucking talk to anyway. Thou shalt not put musicians and recording artists on ridiculous pedestals, no matter how great they are or were. The Beatles were just a band. Led Zeppelin, just a band. The Beach Boys, just a band. The Sex Pistols, just a band. The Clash, just a band. Crass, just a band. Minor Threat, just a band. The Cure were just a band. The Smiths, just a band. Nirvana, just a band. The Pixies, just a band. Oasis, just a band. Radiohead, just a band. Rock Party, just a band. The Arctic Monkeys, just a band. Next big thing, just a band. That should give equal worth to tragedies that occur in non-English speaking countries as to those that occur in English speaking countries. That should remember the guns, bitches and bling were never part of the four elements and never will be. That should not make repetitive generic music. That should not make repetitive generic music. That should not make repetitive generic music. Should not make repetitive generic music. That shall not pimp my ride. That should not scream if you want to go faster. That should not move to the sound of the wickedness. That should not make some noise for Detroit. When I say hey, that should not say ho. When I say hip, that should not say hop. When I say he say, she say, we say, make some noise. Kill me. That should not quote me happy. That should not shake it like a Polaroid picture. That should not wish your girlfriend was a freak like me. That should spell the word Phoenix, P-H-E-O-N-I-X, not P-H-O-E-N-I-X, regardless of what the English dictionary tells you. That should not express a shock at the fact that Sharon got with Brad at the club last night by saying, Izzy, thou shalt think for yourself. And most importantly of all, thou shalt always Thou shalt always kill.
That'll do, surely.
There you go.
You got to be happy with that.
So that's that. Thank
Did it
you all
happen?
very, very much for
Bit fucking
listening
weird.
to us 5 years ago and still listening to us now.
So shall we carry on talking to these people?
Yeah, let's keep talking. I like it up
I've
here.
turned our little... No, talking to the mic. It's just we
Oh,
can't
they're
hear
still.
'em.
Oh, we can't hear them. Right,
We're going to look like some sort of cool rap crew now.
So,
Talking, I should have had a hood.
so that was that.
Cover up the eyes there.
Oh, that was nice though, eh? And
Yeah.
It seems to have worked, I think.
Beatbox solo!
Beatbox solo. Are you done
Yeah.
yet, Dan?
Are you done yet?
They
Are
was
you
saying
done yet?
I was looking at you like that.
I know.
So yeah.
Are you
That was
done
that.
yet?
That was nice.
Sorry, are you done yet?
What should we
Daffy?
tell them? Look at that with your dappy hat. A wicked, awesome, quality fellas. We shouldn't just read all the nice stuff.
Cheers, boys.
The Dark Bunny tees. They do really good T-shirts. They do all the film ones that
That bloke.
Peg and Frost and that all like.
Oh, name drop.
They're really good.
Look at you, man.
I'm name dropping his customers. Jeez.
Badly drawn boy, that's
I think
me.
you look like Badly Drawn Boy
That's
because
me.
you've got a hat on and
I
you've
wish I
got a
was
hairy
as talented
face.
as Badly drawn boy.
Do Letter from God to Man. That didn't come out 5 years ago. That came out about 4.5 years ago.
4 and a bit. We could do.
I've now got to
we
go
shouldn't.
play roller derby.
What?
Oh, that's nice. Enjoy that.
Managed to record the whole song. Fucking look at that, just stealing.
Play
stealing
the John
on the internet.
Play the John the Baptist bit. Nah, no, I did tell him to
I
record
know.
it. Sorry, it's my
I'm just
fault.
playing, I don't give a shit.
Oh, where's the Blade Runner tee from Dark Bunny? Yeah, I did get a Blade Runner tee off him. This is good. It's at home.
I've got a Who Killed Russell Jones tee on,
It's a
if
good
anyone
tee.
cares.
Now someone just wanting us to masturbate. We've got to give the people what they want.
When Pip goes, I will...
You couldn't see because
stay
it's
on.
below camera, but I proper
Go on.
took it out. No, it's all right. I ain't taking it out
Sure.
again.
I've had mine out the whole time.
That was
quite
banging.
dinky.
Dan look. No, I'm not going to say that. Dan looks like Cartman. Someone said only because of your hat. That's quite.
I'm allowed
quite
to
a
look
good
like
look.
Cartman, I don't know.
quite-
He's
I
a
like
funny
it.
guy.
Um,
Looking forward to Latitude.
Yeah, I'm doing.
not.
I'm doing the spoken word latitude. Oh my God! Please do Cowboy. I wouldn't remember the words to Cowboy.
Never
I don't
done it
think. We
live in
don't-
our lives.
No, we never have we?
Never
True.
ever.
Good point.
That would have been dope. We could have had Kid Carpet round, everything.
Do a 2-pack cover. Imagine if we had Kid Carpet come as a hologram, like 2-pack now. That'd be awesome.
It's a bit much. Take your clothes off.
We're just reading stuff now. Has anyone
Please
got
say
any like
Emily
real?
loves Ben.
Oh, does
Emily
Emily love
loves
Ben?
Ben.
Have you got any like real questions or anything? If you've got any real questions, then we can answer them rather than just
This is not chat
ramble
roulette.
on. Was it awesome? Yes, it was awesome.
It
That was a
was.
good question.
Dan
Someone
the
missed
Sack
it.
1,000 Words remix. That's
Akiro drew the stuff for my Bash the Beard game. It's all my peeps in the crowd
I
tonight.
know, man. I ain't got peeps yet. I got a Zach Galifianakis now.
That's a good shout. That's
No,
a
I'm
good
fucking
shout.
happy.
Everyone loves.
Look, I'm
Zach
getting
Galifianakis.
older. I have to wear a hat. now.
I asked people to ask questions, and the first question was, "Come to Aberdeen, please." That's too. That's not something that we can discuss. We can't literally just drive there now.
Although we are
Could.
discussing it.
Yeah, we are discussing it. I
like it when people quote your lyrics at you because
and
it's
get
like
it a bit
you
wrong.
can't remember them.
Yeah.
Get it a bit wrong. That's always
When are
good.
you coming to the USA? We don't know when we're coming to the USA. I've been trying to sort out coming over my solo stuff, and it's getting nowhere. And we're hoping to come over at end of last year, wasn't it? And it fell through. So as soon as we can, we'll come over. But it's just a right nightmare.
We'll be over at
Third
some point.
album? Question mark? There's a third album
actually,
on the way.
see where it says third album. Roll up a bit. When's Dan out? When's Dan's
I was
album
going to
out?
plug that anyway. Third album's out
when-
after Dan's album.
After
so
my album,
Dan's got a
comes
solo
third
album. Tell him about your solo album. Are you allowed to tell him anything
I'm
about
allowed
it
to
yet?
say what I like, man. I'm a free man.
Tell him about it.
I've got a solo album coming out in. You're allowed in shot. You don't have to give me the space. It's fine.
Here.
Yeah, you stay there. So I've got a solo album coming out in July on Sunday Best, and I've got lots of guests on it, like B. Dolan and Emmy the Great, and a few others. I don't want to ruin it all, but yeah, it's going to be dope. So once that's out, and I've stopped being busy with that, me and Pip are going to write all summer for the third album. So yeah, you'll hear a third Lestat versus Pip album, and it will be dope, probably. I don't know. We're running out of ideas, to be honest. Except this is an idea for a video right now. Just Pip's face.
It's good, just floating around. So yeah, does Dan singing his solo work was a question. You got any singing on this yet?
A little bit. I did a lot of singing, and then I went, nah, get other people to do it. So yeah.
But a lot of ace guests and a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's dope. It's going to be dope.
So that's going to be good. And then, but when that's underway, we'll then start writing our third album with an aim of releasing it next year, really, and doing live shows.
Presses, Phil Bouyan. I like my bunting too. It's brilliant bunting.
He likes your bunting.
Mrs.
Good bunting.
made that bunting.
He used to have that around his stage table, didn't you?
Around my stand when we toured. Well, I had a more muted version, but yeah, good bunting. Life is only complete with good bunting.
Any Midlands gigs, festivals coming up? In general, we've not got many gigs at all coming up. We're doing like 1 or 2 festival shows, 3 festival shows. I'm doing a load of solo shows, and when Dan's or a load of solo shows at festivals. When Dan's album comes out, he'll probably be doing some solo shows. But in general, we're not doing any much this year, other than Leapalooza, Kendall Calling, and the one that I forgot about.
Shut down the Sawmill Garden Party.
Shut down the Sawmill Garden Party.
It's up north-ish.
Yeah.
North on that side. That side. The top corner. Past
I'm making someone seasick from rocking, apparently, which is kind of good.
What we're going to do, we're going to move like we're rapping real hard. I'm doing a fast bit of syllabic work now. That's what they do, the rappers.
Our microphones look like robot penises.
They do, yeah. Except
yes,
for
they do.
They look more like robots.
That's the best question. How grow beard?
How grow beard?
Growing a beard is easy. It's just you just don't shave.
Shot.
Simple. Simple.
Just leave it.
Yeah, it's harder to not grow a beard than to grow a beard. Shave me, Pip. Okay.
A woodchuck would chop a lot of wood.
Who are your favourite? Who is or are your favourite rappers? Who's your favourite rappers?
Mine's
Dan?
a guy called Mike Ladd. He's
love a bit
part
of Mike Ladd,
the
don't you?
Infesticons. He's the guy who got me into rap and stuff. But then B. Dolan, Sage, Aesop Rock, LP. There's enough out there.
I can't wait to hear Aesop's new stuff. Is that out now? That might come out this week, in fact. I ain't heard the new Aesop track yet.
Yeah, there's new Aesop this week. New Dose 1 this week. This year is fucking amazing for music.
Yeah, there's a lot of good rappers out there.
Good rappers.
And a lot of good, there's tons of good spoken word going on. I'm doing the spoken word tent at Camp Festival and Festival and getting like Polar Bear and Kate. Oh no, I've not got Polar Bear or Kate Tempest, but they're both really good. They just turn me down, idiots. Yeah. But Jodie Ann Bickley and Moose Rock Wonga and just all sorts of really dope people. So yeah, check all them out.
Could you make a sandwich on camera? I've got no bread.
Say happy birthday to me and my twin brother. No, we will definitely not say that because it's our birthday today. It's our Thou Shalt Always Kill birthday. Your birthday can fuck off.
On the collaborations with Enter Shikari, obviously Route from Enter Shikari remixed Pip just recently.
Soldier Boy.
And it's one of those ones that I really want to do, but it'll be like 8 producers in a room and then too many words and stuff. So maybe one day when we're all old and tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight, gorilla or tiger?
It depends on the location, really. If they're at sea, neither of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's how I'm fucking ending
screwed that one up, didn't it?
Re-releasing No Commercial Breaks. We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah,
what were you saying?
I was saying, I don't know. I've got an anniversary for it coming up, but it's like the 6-year anniversary. There's nothing to celebrate. But I'm going to try and do something, either put it on iTunes or just give it away or something. But yeah, I've not got anything solid there, I'm afraid.
You could do both, man. You could put it on iTunes for people who want to give you money.
Yeah.
And
I
give
do
it
have
away for the others.
my donation button for people who want to give me money, so I could just give it away.
You've got a donation button?
Yeah, I've got a have you not seen my at scroobiuspip.co.uk there's a no commercial breaks guilt donation button where you can go and donate because you feel guilty for illegally downloading my record.
I might do one of those for
And no one
our
does.
albums.
Yeah, no one does it.
Someone asked me asked us if you pirate UFC.
I don't pirate a UFC. No, I've got ESPN. That is an advert for ESPN. But yeah, I've got that. I thoroughly enjoy it. If I'm on tour, if it's in the UK, I watch it through my laptop. Otherwise, I will occasionally torrent it or whatnot. But it's something I've already paid for. So
Yeah. Someone asked if
Sorry,
Dolan
I went
would
into
come back.
far too much detail.
No.
Anyone mentions MMA? Oh, quick.
Somebody asked if Dolan would come back and support us. To be honest, he's getting a bit big now. We
bit
might
too
have
famous.
to support him. But he's coming back over to the UK in September, do
For
a little
Bestival.
tour and then Bestival. So make sure you catch him. Just advertise some bands like, Dan the Sack's going to be at the Great Escape doing some DJing and stuff.
You got a lot. You got your whole
Scroobius Pip.
stage thing there, haven't you? Your whole evening at
I've got a
the
whole
Great
stage.
Escape.
Yeah,
A
it's
whole
not
evening.
announced till tomorrow, so let's not talk about it.
Okay. But back to UFC. Just quickly, I don't think Overeem is going to fight JDS. I think he's going to be pulled out. I don't think Mir will step in. I don't think Hunt will step in. I don't think Feeder will step in. I think Dan Henderson will make weight and go up to heavyweight to fight Junior Dos Santos. That's my tip.
UFC!
That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And that's where we're going to end it.
Is that where we're ending it? Are you done now?
I think.
What is getting on? We've done half hour, haven't we?
Done half hour.
You're
Same
going to
thing
play
in 10
Festival
years,
with
yes,
Sage
of
or
course.
Dolan might be doing spoken word at Festival. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Sage will, but
Dolan's doing something really, really special at Festival. So you just make sure you see him because he's going to be dope.
it's going to be rather good.
Yeah, he's going to get his tits up.
Jones,
basically.
but sorry,
Can you spell invisible? No.
where are your legs? It's a good question. We sold them.
Bring out Natasha Fox and
She's
do
not
what
here.
with her?
She's not here. Yeah,
You dirty
ain't
bastards.
that kind of show. Jesus.
Story of the video.
Of what video? Of the Thou Shout video. It was made really cheap, wasn't it?
No, your Kinder Eggs. Cribs type
Oh, my
thing.
Kinder Egg stuff and my
That's the
cribs. And I did one where I made sandwiches on camera, in fact. That could have been a reference earlier when they asked you to make sandwiches. I did a test of how many sandwiches I can make during the full play of Pantera, Cowboys from Hell. Turned out to be 7, I think. So, that was nice.
I am pretending to give my microphone a blowjob.
Get your mouth closed. You need to open your mouth for a blowjob. You can't... You need to have some openness.
I've not done it yet. I've not
Jeez.
had gay sex
You never
yet,
sucked
so
a dick in your
I don't
life?
know.
Fuck's sake, this guy, that side, sorry. I was aware you were there, but because I saw you there, I looked that side to point at you, just because... Well, there we go. Oh, I might pop a tit out if you're lucky.
Ooh.
Sorry.
We can't see your tits unless you can draw it in text. Right, we're going to have to stop. We're going to have to stop. But we're recording this, I think. I hope. So, yeah. We're going. Okay? You all right with that, people?
Bye-bye. Thank you all for tuning in, and thanks for coming to gigs and listening to music and stuff.
Touch Willies,
Touch
please. That would be
Willies.
great if we did
will.
thunk.
That'll be how we close it. Our willies come either side on the camera and just touch in the middle. Could have faked that with my finger.
I like that. Scroobius a BJ Pro.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Right, I've got to lean right in to turn the button off. Stop broadcasting. We're going to be online for the next fucking 3 hours, but, you know, we're
I'm going to be driving home to
It's gonna be
Essex. Fuck
driving.
that shit.
If you asked any questions over there on the left, I will answer.
And
them.
if you want to come and
Maybe.
look for me, I'll be on the M4 and then the M25.
You going A329?
I'm in a silver 1984
Where is your
Ford
car?
Capri. It's a
Oh,
sexy
you
car.
can't. You guys won't be able to see it. I will try to show you Pip's car.
Try and show my
but
my
hang on.
sexy Capri.
I'm going to stop talking. See in the distance, there's a silver Capri behind the trees. Is it in there?
Can zoom in on that.
I can't zoom
Sorry,
in.
hang on. There, that one. You can just see the shape of its nose. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, look at that silver Capri.
I'm going to be
Night
driving
all.
that bitch home. Bye. Thank
See
you.
later.
Love you.
Word up, people. Bye.
Oh, are those idiots gone yet?
Oh, you did it. You did that funny joke.